nesting season, the parents are busy providing food. A brood usually consists of 3 or 4 young. Feathers appear as it grows older, but the brightly colored feathers do not appear until the 2nd year. The parent birds often bring rabbits or squirrels to the nest. But when food is scarce, they may attack other birds. A case of hawk eat hawk.
If you start to suffer from oversteer, come in and let us have a look at the setup. You will get oversteer if the rear tyres lose grip before the front. Usually this will be coming from a lack of rear downforce or an overly stiff rear suspension.
These young red tails are nearly full grown, and they are learning to fly.
Keen eyes see everything that moves in the water. And when a fish swims by, he strikes and seizes the fish with his bill. When he sees a fish come near the surface, he plunges like a blue streak.
Good morning. Right. I am good. I'm out of coffee. I'm out of ginger ale. I don't have any tea. I have half a bottle of water left. But I think I'm good. I didn't change my team colors, so we're still running last season's team colors. But 3 minutes left on the intro. But we have 25 minutes left on practice. Half-hour practice. Weather looks to be fine.
Cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets busy.
One-shot qualifying will be overcast. Race weather looks like it's going to be sunny all day. We are going out on mediums. Car setup. What fuel? Plenty of fuel, just a lap. I don't want to do anything crazy today. And I'll go with like a lightweight aero. We'll see how we do on the chicanes. If I bin and die, fill up the arrow, shall we? Doesn't sound like you're good. Out of coffee. I mean, I just drank the whole thing. A large Burger King coffee. On the way home. Good lord, that was it. Got home, cooked dinner, sat here at midnight, and I've been eating dinner for 3.5 hours. It was, well, by the time I finished, it was cold steak and fries. Great, depressing combination of temperature and side dish there, but I chose. Either way. Alright, laps today. We've got a 125, 26, and 30. If we can get to 27 on medium with this setup, I'll be happy. Let's have a look. Lovely colours there, Durf. Got Joel in his sideways blue and green. Different colour pattern at least, but same colours. The colours are growing on me. This with his orange and blue. Josh with his orange and grey. X with a red. We'll have to be paying attention to that too. Red and black versus orange and grey. Alrighty. I think we can jump out into the track though. What do you think? Oh, you know what I do need though? Loud game. We have a DNF. And I know, Jim. I don't even know what data you think I'm requesting. What filters? No filters applied. The mic. Let's say hello to everyone else.
That's straight out onto
It will be a little loud, but bear in mind, they're going to be fighting against the engine of this thing. And
I wasn't even going fast. Right. I was barely even moving, and it just like slid.
Let's
stop. I just slid. Whoop,
see if we can even have wheel. If we don't have wheel, we'll have to reboot.
Computer says no.
Seat's not sitting properly. Damn it.
My pedals are a lot further away from me at the moment, which is nice. Gives me a bit more leg room and stops my feet cramping.
No.
It means I am a bit more cramped on the wheel.
What hards, bro?
So,
Oh.
here we go, we're in neutral.
Oh, unsafe release there. How they think these days.
We have 900-degree rotation.
Oh.
A car was more than 30 centimeters in the pits yet on safe release.
Yep.
Oopsie daisy. I'm blipping the throttle like this is some Mazda.
Here's my real question. They show the fella running out to check that there's no one else coming down the pit lane. Does he ever actually stop you?
No. They don't do it in real. They're pretty blind in real
We're gonna
life
go
as well.
straight back in the pits? I did not even see that car.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor
Is this
What was the
turning
black and red
surface temperature.
color palette?
You'll get the best performance when they're
You mean the black and the like the fluoro?
surface temps tend to
Black and red just passed me. You're invisible on the minimap though.
data open and get
Oh,
a feel
really?
for how to
Yeah.
The only black and red car was just in the
Going
pits.
too fast. She's going faster than the speed of light, so didn't show up on the minimap. Actually, it says something about your eyesight.
That's weird.
Pretty good if you spot him.
Nope.
Hello, Josh.
Oh, I saw
Hello.
a big mountain sign. I think this is in Australia.
I see a giant French flag.
Wee wee.
Not mine.
I need some Eurobeat.
Yeah.
Oh, that was way too close. What?
You should know what Eurobeat sounds like. You used to drift.
Nah, we get the F1 Eurobeat on.
Oh, okay.
Let's welcome in. I think in a while, I think the fix
Sometimes you just
is
got a button.
tab out, kill G-Hub and reopen G-Hub. I think.
It's weird how these cars feel a lot slower than the other years.
I also what?
Oh,
Yeah.
Throttle saturation may be a little low. Let's have a look at that too. We'll pause.
I like how three of us basically have grey and black as our like
Eh?
team color icon. Or team icon color.
Throttle
See,
mini
some
activity.
of us are
That needs to
creative, that's
go
why.
I know.
Wow.
yeah,
Like,
but I like
I'm
how
gonna go
this looks.
60.
So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
How
like
that
how the
works,
black and
'cause
the
it was
little
very, very weak
chrome
early
colored
on.
look.
I
So,
we'll see how we
Like
feel,
the
because my feet are
chrome,
further away now.
colors. I mean,
But next thing,
Like as in Google colors. Google Chrome.
That's
where
it.
is my G-Hub?
that's the current McLaren.
The Chrome McLaren.
Yep.
Why did they have to put
Well,
wheel covers
who's in
on
chat with us?
every single
We
car?
have
Because it was part of the rules this year.
That's stupid.
the host, Joel from Oz.
The reason was to reduce the amount of outwash from the wheels.
Should I ask them to say
causing,
hello?
dirty air behind.
Okay. Well, I'll just
Fair enough.
introduce. We've got BlizzTech, Durf,
I don't know.
Joel
Something
from
about
Oz,
that, yeah, that's just funny.
Joshosaurus, and Exified, which we can see
Yep.
if
That's
we
what-
go
that's
over
what
to the
happens
camera.
when you,
I think we've got most of them out on track.
follow a
Joel
car.
from Oz in the
sure,
blue and
it's-
green.
Oh.
Joshosaurus in the grey and orange.
Is that what an air purifier
Durf
is for?
is in the
For
rainbow,
dirty-
gorgeous rainbow
dirty
with
air
chrome
the
underplating.
room after you touch love and your missus, or
X is in the red and the black.
Those-
I'll have to remember that.
So do we need to strap
That's
like
it.
air
Okay.
sprays to the front of the cars then?
Apparently we
Just
rotated.
dirty air, man.
for
You just
Yeah,
everyone there.
straight out in front of the car as you're driving along.
Good lord.
I'm mowing the lawns.
We have
Hey. That's our thing.
Oh, this is just gonna be like.
No way it's taken me this long to realize that was a pun.
Wait, what? Oh,
You're driving overpriced lawnmowers.
to be fair, I didn't realize.
I thought they were I thought they were actually talking about a proper F1 thing
I
where
thought it was just because you worked with like farm equipment or something. I didn't know.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
thought
like
it
there
was
are
a-
lawnmower races, so I thought it was a play on that.
no.
Like, hoo-hoo.
So what I thought it was back in 2020, one of the cars like actually went on the lawn and they asked what he was doing. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just mowing the lawns." I thought it was that.
Yeah, it's more closely to that, but just more general.
What gear does everyone take into the second to last corner? Because I'm like, I alternate.
second to last corner, like sometimes second, sometimes the first, depending on how
Generally
I've
second.
taken the last few corners.
Yeah. Because yeah, I alternate between second and
Thank you for the
first. and I'm
like,
like, oh.
Rose. We've got 15 minutes till the
Look,
actual
there's a
race.
good
And
line if
qualifying's
you
before that
can,
yet. So
like
a little bit before we go
glide
live.
the accelerator
Live
through in
with-
first, where you get the probably the best exit, but it's hard to nail consistently without spinning the back end out frequently.
I honestly keep
Yeah,
being
don't worry, I'm
surprised
like
how much more
fighting the
consistent
car.
these cars are under torque than just driving at like, G3 speed.
I'm never gonna get this left right correct anymore.
Take two. Seems a bit better.
Oh.
There goes that lap.
All personnel be aware. Car leaving.
Whoops.
I remember in time trial, I went through the left right in like 6th gear and like I hit it perfectly. Now I'm never gonna be able to. No, I'm just never gonna be able to recreate that.
I do it in 6th every lap.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm that clever through it.
Well, whoever just came out behind me, tell me until when you approach because I'm currently gonna be on low fuel mode back to the pits.
That's also me.
Wow. Okay.
Last sort of corners of the track.
And I just
no.
started the lap.
Someone
Alright.
just came out of the pits. What the
I
hell
don't
is
think,
that noise?
yeah, I just came out of the pits. I don't think I'm a good measuring stick because I've spent
Is that
like
Curly?
a month driving MX-5s.
Oh, yeah,
and
I think I've turned suppression on. Sorry, I'll turn it back on. That was a curlew screaming. The song that must be.
I miss Curly's. Is it the bird?
It's a bush curlew. It's a like territorial bird that's mainly up north here.
Do you remember when I used to have like 3 of them outside my unit?
Oh yeah,
Um,
they congregate there.
Yeah, I used to have like the 2, and then there was the baby ones.
Oh, here we
Green
go.
ones are super cute.
Curly, I think you used to
They-
call them Curly, Mo, and Larry.
oh my word.
Mum and Dad are selling that unit now, by the way.
Don't worry about the yellow flag. It's just me.
No, it's me. Corner ahead. Or behind.
How's everyone feeling for the race? Feeling confident?
I was
No,
really
I'm
I
not.
feel like I'm gonna
12
ace
seconds
this.
I'm not confident at all because I was like full just like, I don't know. I was scared.
Oh,
At
feels
least you guys can
weird.
look at this.
I just detonated my front wings, so yeah.
Okay, so in other words, let's just watch Josh race.
He won in Spa
Yeah,
and
well,
he
you
wins
lost a
in
lot of front
Monza.
wing.
Been a month driving the Mazda
no,
Miata, and now I can't figure out how this thing works.
Replacing the wing.
Oh, man, I was enjoying watching you crash.
What tires did you set your fastest lap on X?
Mediums?
Great.
No, but I have a feeling that Daz got something up his sleeve that he's not telling us.
So,
Look,
a lot of linearity is
somehow
going back
in
to like
quali, I always pull out
72
fucking
with number. I know.
like-
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
That's the point at which the accelerator pedal could be
okay,
at
so
max.
Daz
Reason that
gonna
there
get
was
pole
saturation
here
is
if I
because
mess this lap up.
I'm definitely
Somehow.
I'm definitely doing worse
big
this
and
year. I
zero
turned off
is
a whole bunch of
nothing.
assists, so let's
Force
see how this
feedback on
I
low
jumped
damper,
into a
off-track
practice
effects,
session the other
longer
day
strip,
and
on-track.
like, oh,
Force
I was
strength
not up to
can go
speed
back-
with the
let's
car.
just
I'm so
go
used to
50.
having traction control on with the GT3s
50.
and like being able to adjust the traction control and stuff like mid-drive is even better.
Take
And also
3.
360-degree
Well, that-
I do
rotation.
apologize for the wheel. The wheel is going to be a bit unbearable. We get an
Yeah,
hour,
like the
which I'm
eyes
saving for the
yeah.
actual
Yes,
race. The
so
race should take about 50
Pretty
minutes.
good.
So most of that time will be used up for the actual race, and I want to save my filtering for then. Let's have a feel. 72 throttle thingy.
Did you have to buy that livery?
Wait a
That
second.
feels a bit better.
Playing up
What
you
with me?
That feels a bit better, and so does the force feedback.
Yeah, I messed up the line before. Like all of my gears are so dependent on how
Force feedback could maybe be a little higher.
I changes
but it's okay.
changes your line.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I keep flipping the throttle though.
So who is driving manual? Who's driving auto?
Manual.
Well,
I'm driving manual.
you'll know when I'm driving you know that I'm driving manual because I'll be smashing through the gears when I'm downshifting.
So you're not?
No, I am.
Oh, okay.
Rumble strip is still pretty strong. I don't know. I'm torn on this
Yeah,
bit.
you are, right? Or are you...
My vibration and feedback setting. It's weak in a straight line, but it is strong when you hit the rumble strip. So I might turn rumble strip and on-track effects down and just raise the general sensitivity.
Term you're looking for?
Yeah, fake manual sounds better.
And turning is still pretty tough. So it's not negligible, but
So as I get older, the appeals of automatic become apparent.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. I miss manual, but then after I drove manual for a little bit, I'm like, oh, I miss auto again.
Look, manual's fun because you can open her up and do stupid stuff.
Yeah. But in like the city and towns and all that.
Yeah.
Top
And the
and
laws
start
in
my traffic lights
Australia
all
are
the
just too, we're going to take your license
there's the lap.
if you can remotely over, and it's like I can go 40 k's over in the cruise and it's heartbeat.
I'll stick with this feedback
So
setting,
it's
honestly.
not even worth having anything fun to drive anymore.
That's like when I went and picked up the Carnival, because the Carnival's got a 3.8 litre V6, so a pretty big motor. Both the guys that were rebuilding the engine said, dude, I've got to be honest with you, we spun the wheels all the way down the road. It's like, that piece was so much get up and go. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm like, because it's front wheel drive too. And they're like, far out, like stop and starting. Like, you gotta be careful, you gotta ease onto it, otherwise it bags off. I'm like, yeah. It's got a lot more guts than the Forester does, that's for sure.
It's slow, but it's fine. Let's just do a lap and then we'll go back in.
Picked up his Tesla Model Y
God.
2 weeks ago. Oh, that
When are you
thing's
getting
quick.
yours?
I'm not getting one. It's way too expensive.
Oh, you're going for an S, are you?
No. I can't afford a vehicle.
I mean, the fact that if you get a stone ship, it's going to cost you about $20,000 in Australia, as John Cadogan showed. It's not worth owning
as,
a
man.
Tesla here.
Cheap as. Are you still got the Magna, Josh?
Yeah.
30?
Yes,
Oh,
mate.
yeah.
30.6?
Yep. 2001, still going.
Yes, I used to have one back in the day.
You guys own cars? That's nice.
No,
That must be nice.
no.
If you knew how many cars I'd had.
No, I drive my parents' car.
Ah. Still.
You're not going to lie, I also bought this cruise off my wife's in-laws, so... Because I'm cheap and refuse to buy anything remotely new when it comes to cars, because it's such a scam.
Yeah.
He literally just wants a turbo Forester.
I'm gonna treat this like I treat my iRacing
Hey, you want the,
rookie series.
you want the swaggin'?
Yeah, the shagging
We're
one.
not gonna qualify.
If I had any choice,
We're gonna go from the back of the pack, and we're just gonna take the free overtakes and cruise on our first race. Everyone might be rusty, and I'm gonna just
It'd be a
be
kid.
allowed the competition today.
Nah.
So you're gonna ride it off just
I have
like
to be the fastest. I just have to not crash.
the day they got it.
Really?
Yeah, legit, bro.
I am gonna turn the rumble strip effects down and maybe turn the force feedback up a tiny bit though. Oh, and first, while we're here,
Did you know what's
box,
concerning?
box.
So far, our fastest lap is
I haven't beaten my
30.6.
time trial.
No
time
message?
See, neither have I.
Well, that's not
really
surprising.
disappointing.
Time trial's
Good.
always quicker than
Good.
an actual multiplayer session.
Alright,
Yeah.
pause so we can shut the game up. So loud. I missed like a whole conversation, but the only one word justifies getting a manual over every other excuse to not get one. That's anti-theft.
I.
No one knows how to drive manual anymore. What's someone going to get in the car and stall it 4 times out of your driveway?
It's annoying that people don't, because like I got my old Ute, which is my dad's now. I'm driving that. I've been driving that lately, while the other car's getting fixed. And it's just like Tash can't really drive it, so it's just like, oh, it's been such a pain in the butt if I needed to go and take the other car to do stuff.
Drive manual.
What's that?
Said all the crims I know can drive manual.
Well, you can drive manual, can't you?
And I'm a crim.
You got a Falcon.
Yeah.
Those commies and Falcons, man. That's the crim's like golden goose.
There's also a part of me that feels like if they can drive without stalling it, then they've earned it. Take off. Go for it.
No.
But the other reason, I've got like personal reasons for not liking autos, because I borrowed my mum's station wagon to get to work for a little while. And she got annoyed at me for using sport shift. So I turned it off, because I was sport shifting. We go through a mountain range. I turned it off and used 50% more fuel the next day, almost an entire tank through this mountain range.
Yeah, like
autos don't know how to control throttle.
I must admit, even the Carnival has got the sport shifting, and I must admit, if I got through the hills, I usually use that. Take it down a couple of gears and.
Well, because of course I'm going through a mountain range, so understandably she's like, my mileage is in the gutter. I'm reading the dash numbers. You're using too much fuel. So I put it to auto, and I sent her an empty fuel icon when I got to work. I was like, yeah, this is full when I borrowed it, wasn't it? She was like, oh.
Alright,
that's like Mazda.
Good morning, Toe. Yes, we're up to season 3 of Big Brain Media F1 2020 Championship today.
And again, it's like you put that in regular mode, and it sucks. You put it into the synchro mesh automatic system, and it's so much faster going up the range we have in Cairns. Like you can get it going, but in regular, well, both.
What's the other one called again?
The Carander and Gillies.
Try that.
Gillies, that's the one. I used to love Gillies. I know so many people hated it, but but like I know heaps of people hated it. I mean, I must admit, I hated getting stuck behind trucks on it.
75.
But
I'm just disappointed they cancelled Targa this year, because that would be going on like almost at the moment, and that was always a fun time, because seeing the cars like actually be able to let rip up there was awesome.
I've been doing after I got my Rex.
Thank you for paying your tithe to the Bird Empire.
And do work and Mariba and stuff.
Will be held off for another 24 hours.
I've taken my car up a few times instead of the work rev. And I used to, like sometimes I'd go around to Gillies just because I wanted to drive it in the Rex.
2 minutes left.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. We'll find out how it feels. Let's just do it. We'll do an outlap. We'll find out how it feels.
I mean, Carander was alright too, but Carander's a lot busier.
But this is it. Practice is over. If we haven't tweaked our settings to a satisfying point now, we're kind of screwed. But hence, I just kind of want to bank this race.
Yeah.
So,
should we tell Cheese?
Let's find out how the force feedback feels. And we'll probably have to come back into the pits after this.
Joe?
Yeah.
Gee. Hear what we just said?
Yeah, I'm out on track at the moment. Off track now.
My throttle control is a lot better after driving the MX-5.
Give me a dough. I need to borrow your slipstream. Oh, never mind. I'm on the grass.
Driving line is not, but throttle control is a little.
These are my worn tires. Whoops. I didn't think about changing them.
I could never do that chicane. It feels so weird.
Oh,
Does everybody still want their individual channels, or?
No.
it's all good.
Doesn't bother me. Mute myself.
Alright.
I got to set a keybind to be able to be deafened. Yeah, I know, Jeff. That's why I'm going for one final flying lap.
Okay. The boss feedback feels fine. Firm, but fine.
4, 3, come on, I need to get out of the pit lane.
Oh,
No! Oh wait, am I still going? Yes! Ah!
what are we going to do? Josh,
Yes.
what are we going to do?
I was just at the end of the pit lane, like leaving, and then it finished, and then it gave me the checkered flag.
Don't pit, guys. Just go straight to the line, please. So we don't have to wait for 30 minutes. 3 seconds. Damn it. I'm very sad.
Why is that?
I got the fastest second
Okay.
sector, but it
It's up 130.
it won't help my
We're
best.
not gonna meet pace, but we are just gonna be okay, I guess, maybe.
How on earth did I get seconds there?
I reckon Dur's got something up his sleeve.
Watch me qualify last.
Watch me qualify
Wait.
last.
The
Yes.
surprise for the season.
130.69? I saw 129.
Oh, I
Don't
love all
lie
the
to
team
me.
colours.
Everybody
Right
crash out.
All the team colours, nice and distributed.
Everybody crash out for me, thanks. Oh, this
I'm doing that for Spa, don't worry. Because I want to
good point.
see.
The team colours are like 50 Shades of Grey up in here.
I'm waiting. I want to see how
I'll
the.
change mine next week.
I might have to turn rear
I
camera
want
on.
to see how like the slipstream works in this game. If it works as well as it would in real life.
All right. See you after
And you
the
know
race.
from experience?
Yep. No, I don't know from experience. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you after the race.
Are we being dragged off, or are we just muting?
We're just hard
just
muting it.
muting.
Qualifying is underway. We are going with mediums. I will stick with the setup we have. Play it safe. Alrighty, we're just gonna bank the first race. If we pass the finish line, then it's not a bad race. Right? We're doing okay. 50 seconds up to the chicane. $60 seconds out of the chicane. Very slow on the first right hand. We actually gotta get a 28. I'll be damned. We got a 28.2 in the qualifying. Still lost, but that was the goal, after all. Now. $22.6. How? Actually, how? Oh, before I forget, too. My microphone going on. Got other things we can do. 60 minutes left. Hope the game doesn't crash. Be a bad time for the... I believe Cheesebend is in game, so if you want to go give Cheesebender a hello, a big old squawk, you can go find her over at Big Brain Media, twitch.tv/Big Brain Media. I believe she might be commentating with someone else, but she is commentating with the same. Now, we load in. Device is my phone using. Good. Enabled. Hello? Little crackly? There we go. Crisp is all good. 60 minutes. Starting now. Assuming we ever load in. I'd have crewed my game. Is anyone else stuck in a loading screen?
I see. I'm in, but Exified and Board are both loading. So
Yeah, you guys are just sitting there spinning for us.
Yeah.
Still in a loading screen again.
We've got waiting for players and then you two loading.
Yeah. It should eventually force it to go through anyway, though, shouldn't it?
Generally, it does.
Let me know if the race starts and I'm not in.
Yeah, we'll do.
My biggest pet peeve with the Codemasters game is RaceNet. It never works.
Interesting.
You know what I might try? Let's bring up...
Something's glitched out.
Open up Task Manager here. I'm going to turn my filtering. 2 minutes in. Get in. Setup. Anything. Performance. I'm going to do something stupid, but in the hopes of getting something to change and not permanently be stuck in loading limbo. Here we go. Going to suspend F1 2020. We are going to resume F1 2020.
So hopefully it is a slow load.
No, X intentionally wasn't doing it. He was waiting.
Oh,
He
okay.
didn't think everyone was in.
Right.
I think Boards was maybe crashed.
Not crashed, I'm still just loading limbo.
That's so sorry, that's what I mean.
How long was the suspend process to get a private lobby in Red Dead time? At 8 seconds?
I'm not sure.
I'm going to suspend to see if I can get myself booted. Without having to restart the program, because that takes forever.
Yeah.
Yep, it's starting now.
If I don't get kicked... So the race is starting, you said?
Oh. Yeah, the race has started. Oh, Josh!
Just utterly smashed me off T1 there.
Well, F120 not responding. I swear, next season we're picking a game that actually has decent code.
Oh.
X just cut me off. Hardcore.
That crash just sent board flying into me.
Yeah, what the heck? He literally cut straight across the front of me.
I have no front wing anymore.
Huh. Surprisingly, I think I'm okay.
I'm just gonna go switch to hards and go the rest of the race from here.
So much for just to fucking pass the finish line.
Race on hards. This should be fun.
Game loading and frozen still.
Oh.
Hey, we have a game.
So I'm 5 seconds down on board and I'm 35 seconds off Joel. This is gonna be a fun race.
You'll catch up.
Oh, I don't even know if I have a front wing when I get back at this
Oh,
point.
by myself.
I don't think I've had a single week in all 3 seasons where this game hasn't done some shit for me.
Yeah, it always seems to be your system. And you've
Peter says no.
times, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Still Linux.
I want to.
I wouldn't trust a Cody's game on Linux.
Once they've got
It's the NVIDIA drivers that are holding me back right now.
Yeah, once they've got the Steam Deck OS ported properly.
All that is Arch, so
I know, but it's got it all built in throughout the OS like nice, and it works a lot smoother than trying to attach stuff on top.
Let's find out. I am sick of this game putting me in situations where I just get pushed to the back of the pack, I'm out of the race, and all I do is join just to do like some pissy little laps by myself.
I have
every
no
time.
grip on these tires. They're awful.
My first race back, and the game kicks me out. Admittedly, I tried to find a solution by suspending the process and crash to desktop, which is probably a safe assumption to make was going to happen. But I just hate that this game keeps doing this to me every time.
Ooh.
Alright. We're taking control here. I don't have the filtering enabled, but we are still... We have 900 degrees of rotation.
To the AI at the moment. Or are you back in? I don't know.
Fuck it. Where the fuck is G-Hub? Can I get one race? I actually am upset. Codemasters haven't done a decent game since 2012. They make mid-tier games riding off the back of things they did generations ago. Don't improve on anything. And EA buys them. Lord knows what's gonna happen. Right. Game didn't crash after closing G-Hub, but let's actually find out what on earth is gonna happen if we open it. Thank you for the head pats, Joan Dust.
Oh, Joel's retired.
We are a driver down.
Oh, I know
We are
what
not out of the race.
I think that was around the long sweeping bend into
Again?
the right-hander.
The bare minimum for race 1 is just
Oh,
to cross the
jeez.
finish
Oh, yeah, I
line.
see him.
But for the life of me, can I just get
Safety
a
car.
clean race?
Oh, VSC.
Please. Okay, where's G? Initializing. Yay! G-Hub's active. Alright, same spot. We have our wheel back.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Alright. Lap 4, P4. We're not out of this yet.
Green flag.
We have no turning on that corner.
Okay, gap ahead is 26.6 seconds.
If you were gonna go for an overtake, you should have done it way before then. Fuck it, just go. Right? Well. We have our steering back. We have our car back. We have our game back. What else could disappear on us tonight before the race is over? Let's find out. I also like I'm 3 seconds up on my AI's best lap so far. 4 seconds up on my AI's best lap so far. And counting. The AI's best lap was a 140. Wow. Right. That's fine.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.1 seconds.
on! Oh crap. Me and X just had a massive collision.
Ooh. Oh, you got a 5-second penalty for that one.
I did.
How many laps?
Surprised I did actually.
I'm surprised you didn't get one for T1.
Me?
Oh no, X.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was ridiculous. X took, yeah.
Yeah, took me and someone else out, and then
It took you out, and it took me out a couple turns
later. Which it was you and Board he took out.
Yeah, that's right. It was.
And then Board spinning hit me.
Hmm.
Which, you know, I don't blame Board, but it's definitely a fake situation crash.
We have 2 laps of fuel. There's 20 laps left. We need... We need to get +3. We need about 15 laps.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Lap 18. Confirm change. Why would I be going to hards? That's terrible. I said confirm change, you need confirm change. Look at that. But why would I want to go to hards? That's terrible. It's a 50% race. You should never use hards.
The gap to the car ahead is 8.9 seconds.
Oh no! Oh crap!
Oh!
Oh! Ah!
Okay, clear. Fuel is at target +3. Let's get into mix 3 ASAP.
Lap 9. 20 laps left. Did he damage his wing? Is he losing time on me? Or did he just back off? Can't tell. Let's set our pitch strategy. Maybe less on a lap. we'll go for 39%, 40% will fit.
Gap to car in front is 15.1 seconds.
We're keeping sorta clean. No warning, Jim?
Blue flag.
That's a cut.
Okay, gap ahead is 16.5 seconds.
No DRS? Bitch. I really do need the rearview mirror on.
Okay, the car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap. 5/10.
He needs DRS here and he got it. I don't think he can catch though. He went wide into the dirt. Lost traction.
Our gap to the car in front is 17.7 seconds.
That's a split though. The guy in... No. The guy split ahead would not be in the pits because he didn't gain a position. He went a little heavy there in the corner. Come on. We're up to 47% tyre wear. How many laps do we have left? Let me check on the next straight. $17 left. Plus whatever the green is. Very slow around there. Very, very slow. Very bad. Come on. Up to 7th. We'll get a bit of overtake back in the pits.
The gap to the car ahead is 18.4 seconds.
I feel like we can corner better the guy behind. I don't know if that's because I bumped his wing. He might have gone for an overtake and I might have closed the gap. I can't turn very well, so I can't accommodate very much for people behind me. Poor excuse, but it is the truth. I need most of the road to get around at pace. Okay.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Very slow on the entry to these corners. What happened to the guy behind? Did he pit? What laps are we setting, by the way? Our tyres are a bit warm. That seemed like a cut. Announce it, Jeff? Or leave me be. Do not give me a penalty, or you're fired. 1:30 still.
Is 18.7 seconds.
Next lap. Next lap is our in. While I'm in the pit lane, I'll try and get the filtering enabled. This is our in lap because we're losing a lot of pace now.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Blue flag.
Probably could have held off for a little bit, but
Okay, gap ahead is 21.1 seconds.
we lost 4 seconds on that, but it's fine.
Caution, caution.
Caution.
Green flag.
Hello?
Hello, Exafad. What happened, sir?
Up on the fence, mate.
Yeah. I kind of just like lost the rear like earlier in the lap, and then I realized, wait, I don't have any front wing. And then I just tried to take a
that'll do it.
line. Yeah.
You played dirty that first lap, X-Fud.
No.
I took out Josh and me.
You
got
ran
pinballed.
into the back of me. I what?
No, I didn't. I had no
You were
damage on me
behind me.
whatsoever.
And
I
then
had no
what?
damage
What
on
was
me
that?
whatsoever.
What was that spin when I was passing you?
I got murdered into turn 1.
Yeah, you murdered Josh in turn 1,
Right.
and then like that
I
was
was side by side with Josh.
Right, there we go.
You were behind me because you got a warning I got a collision warning with you when I was like, what? I was nowhere near you.
Yeah, I didn't get a warning because you hit me.
How could I hit you? You were behind me.
Because I was driving and you like went across and hit across the front of my car.
But then I would have spun.
Not necessarily, because when you cut me off in the corner, I didn't spin.
What, the one where you like, where we were both passing board, right?
Why do I have a green flag?
And you just went straight, went on the right, and you cut straight across the front. They
I
went
went
straight
on the
into the
left,
green.
and then you came over.
No, I was on the left. You were on the right.
Yeah, I was on the right? I went around
Yeah.
board. You were nowhere near me, so I went to take the corner.
You were side by
I
side
was-
through.
We're gonna close team chat. We're just gonna close radio for now. Someone's in the dirt ahead. Someone might have damage. Who's this ahead? I forgot to turn the filtering on, I'm sorry. He's quick around turn 1, damn. Joshosaurus? Joshosaurus? That's a cut. I can be better. Come on. I don't know if he's physically there or if I'll get blue flagged for overtaking him, but...
This pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance.
I'm looking, but not desperate to overtake. Oh, it's in my throat with these cars. Careful on the throttle there. My brake foot's getting a workout. All I need to do is keep the pressure on and get him to crash. And not have him brake check me. I am so ready for it, but I'm just not gonna go for it. Come on. Come on. I can't tell if he's trying to brake check me or not.
Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Use the overtake button and have a go.
I'm fine, Jeff. I'm fine. Seven laps to go. I can chase him down if I give him space and just gun it through some of these corners. Go back to Rich. We're gonna try for an overtake soon. We both missed the apex. But that's okay. Let's see what we can do. Clearly faster, I just need to get the space and the run up. He ghosted, thankfully. He almost would have taken me out there. That was actually bad off at P3 and we held out. We just had to not choke. He was choking hard. We just had to hold on, apply pressure, and wait. He just had to not screw up before the end of the race, but we were applying so much pressure and pace that he had to do something to defend. He was going off track around the chicane, trying to keep pace with us. So we knew it was a matter of time if we kept playing our cards right. I won't say I'm happy with how the race started. Shit show would be an understatement. But let's just see the race out.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yes. Yes, we do. Driver ahead.
Our gap to the car in front is 41.6 seconds.
Oh, okay, fine.
Their tyres are 24 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:30.2. We're dropping back by around 0.4 a lap.
That's fine. That's fine. Ah! We redeemed ourselves and the race. Well, let's not speak too soon or we'll throw it away yet. This is why everyone in racing games, racing sims, and even probably the real world never quit. Never give up. Because you never know how bad someone else's race is going. They might be having a brilliant race, but the car might be falling apart on them. They might be having a terrible race and only just performing above what they normally do. But all it takes is a little bit of pressure and you might be able to crack both them or the car and get yourself back up into a competition standing. I'm kind of cruising a little bit. Let's not get too complacent. Never retire. Especially in games that have online ranking, because you're just going to hurt your ranking more and get into worse races in the future. But never surrender before everyone else. If you keep going, if you're not out of the race entirely, someone else might beat you to that surrender button. I am really Sunday driving now. Let's get back into like headspace here. Okay. Driver behind.
Our gap behind is 25.1 seconds. They're on old mediums.
2 laps left.
11 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 31.4.
A little wide there.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
How's the game capturing, by the way? It actually looks a little better on my screen. Looks good? Glad to hear. Because it really does look a lot better on my end.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
I do apologise, I forgot to turn the filtering on even while I was in the
Gap to the
pits.
car behind is 26.5 seconds.
That's it? Okay. Apparently. Nerf 1, Joshosaurus in second, us in third. Bliss holding up the rear here. So it was Bliss we were battling for third with.
Yay.
I disconnected, so I'm going to screenshot this. Driver of the day.
Well done.
No driver of the day for me.
Yeah.
Driver of the day
Oh,
is
yeah,
me.
driver of the day. Well done, bud. Very nice, very nice.
Yay.
What do you call it? I pretty much raced 90% of the race with a dud wing.
Yeah, same.
I had some good showdowns with the board there. That was good.
I just kept looking at the time between you two and was like, that must be close.
Yeah, we were like neck and neck, like for quite a while there.
I actually had no idea that was battle for third. I thought you were a lap ahead, so I just wasn't really applying much pressure. Like, trying to keep pressure?
At the start you were for a little bit and then you backed off a bit. I'm
Yeah, because I figured you went wide a couple of times while I was applying pressure. And I thought, okay, you might have wing damage, and I don't want a DNF rear-ending someone, so I just backed off and gave the space, figuring so long as I keep close and just suggest a bit of pressure. But I had no idea you were actually in third. Like, that was a battle for third, with just no clue. I was like, oh, you're a lap ahead. I would just, if you DNF, I get a position.
I was just holding on for dear life. I'm like, come on, Wing. We got this.
Did you actually have wing damage?
Yeah. I literally had wing damage for 90% of the race. Because I got wing damage early on, and then pitted. Actually, I think I got wing damage both pits. Well, yeah, both pits. Yeah, and then like pretty much first lap straight out of the pit on the meds straight away, wing damage. So I was pretty much racing the whole time on mediums with wing damage. I was just like, I can't pit again.
Oh, and Exify didn't do enough of the race to get the 70% points.
Oh no!
Oh.
That's right.
Thank you for the success,
We'll get 0 points according to our normal system anyway.
Third place. We went from
our normal system, the DNFs. Yeah, we'll get 0. So
we went from disconnected, crashed turn 1 to the AI crashing, to actually getting some redemption there. That was really good.
Yeah, well, you talking at the start, you're like, oh man, I'm gonna come last. Watch me come last. I'm like, yeah, all right. And next minute,
I mean, Joel was the one that had something hidden in practice today.
I was referring to coming last in qualifying, given I did it that frequently last season.
Yeah, but when X took you out too, though.
Oh yeah,
X definitely played dirty near the start of the race. No doubt.
It was murder, cold-blooded murder.
And like that was a full-blown cut off. Oh no, you cut you off. I'm like, X, you did. I'm like, I had no damage. I literally was there, and you cut from the right and go flying left. I mean, if that wasn't a cut off, I don't know what was. And yeah.
He didn't turn for turn 1 either. He just kind of drove straight.
I think he was too focused on the fact that both me and like Board's AI were there, and he was just trying to flatten us. And in doing so, he just flattened himself.
He just shoved me into the gravel, and that just caused me to lose control. And then I flew back across the track.
Yeah.
And then
the second time, the actual time I got the 5-second penalty, he was right on my butt coming, you know, that sort of like near the start, but that really fast, like slight corner.
Yep.
That comes up to before one of the big ones. Yeah, it comes up to before the second big one. And he was sort of right my butt skirting around there, and I sort of flattened it and sort of bounced and then just spun. So I hit him, obviously, but yeah, he was just so far up my butt that I was just like gunning it. I did it. So that was my fault.
I'm impressed with how well the hards lasted. Pitted on lap 1, went to the end of the race.
Yeah,
I know, I was surprised.
No other reason to use them, really. You can get mediums through to about 70% in a 50 length race.
Yep.
No.
That was good.
The game kept telling me, pit for softs. I'm like, nope. Just going to keep with these.
Who was I defending against around lap 10? We both got blue
drink
flagged.
and Pepsi. Drink water and milk. Else bones will be weak. Like the sky.
Someone chasing a purple razor.
Water is healthy.
Around lap 10. We both got
Better
blue
drink.
flagged.
Water.
Oh,
Drink.
yeah, that was
Water.
me
Drink.
coming through.
Water. Drink.
Did I block you coming into a turn?
Water. Drink.
No, because I...
There was a corner where I felt like I got bumped.
I did. I pulled out of the way, and then like Ghost as you drove past. I'm like, oh yeah, that happens here.
Because I feel like you came in really hot, but around lap 10 I had some average wing damage. I wasn't able to go around super fast.
Yeah.
And I feel like I might have blocked someone around lap 10. A couple of laps before we got blue flagged. I hope I didn't give anyone damage though.
I was right up. I was right on you when I got blue flagged with you.
Yeah.
That's right. Because that's right. I remember Derv ghosting me.
I know Codemaster's blue flags are really, really serious, but I was willing to fight that if you wanted to push and try and take advantage of the blue flag. I was like, no, I'm not giving up. What's the penalty for ignoring blue flags though in Cody's?
Wait, you can ignore a blue flag?
Kind of,
Yep.
sort of.
It's
A lot of
tricky.
other games will just let you completely ignore a blue flag if you're pacing faster than the car behind. But
Oh, Cody's if
Cody's
you
will just time
if
you
you're
out eventually.
I think if you do eventually go faster, it will let you, but you need to clear them pretty quickly.
If you're going faster, you should clear the blue flag warning, but so long as you're in it, you get like 3 laps or something. I don't remember what the penalty is, though.
I was gonna say we should drop the ghost cars, make it harder for those guys in first to get past us.
Yeah.
I'm the loose cannon on the back. I'll hold them back, everyone.
Although saying that, Battle for Third would have ended in a collision if that was the case.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just looking at the T1 incident now.
What happened?
I don't even know if I'd have the replay because I DC'd
stream
again.
it, Josh.
Yeah,
I want to see X. I want to see X cut me off.
Yep.
That little button.
Morning, Sparkle. Thank you for the hydrate.
I was bad.
He so I was asking him what happened in that corner, and like he didn't give me like a very definitive answer.
No, nothing,
Long
because he
story short
disconnected.
is, when I was coming into it, I was just like not there was
Golden
kind
raisin?
is what I'm trying to say.
Shall I? We've not done this in a while.
P3 was crazy.
Raisin.
Can you fast forward it? In a minute, fast forward it to the bit where you see
I don't have
me
a theatre
cut me
thing
off.
because I don't.
Oh yeah, I got it perfectly.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. Like, I was like, I didn't think you would. Look at him, he got straight across me and board. Can you record that?
That's right.
Oh, hang on, let me bring this up.
Yeah, can you record that? I want to send that to him.
Yeah,
Just like,
I'll clip that for you. Like, you are absolutely there.
He literally drove into us. Oh, dirty.
I couldn't keep on the brakes.
That was dirty as. Hang on. What the heck?
Hang on. Like there, isn't it?
Marshall's having a review.
Oh.
What was that?
That's X cutting me and your AI off.
Okay. Okay. It wasn't turning, he got clipped on the back tire.
Boof.
If I was marshalling, I'd say not intentional, but I'm surprised he didn't get a 5-second penalty.
Did it.
I
just straight away. Yeah.
Well, you completely rear-ended me.
Turn away.
Yeah,
Are you?
I was on the brakes and I couldn't slow down fast enough.
Are you kidding? My AI drove into the wall. I would be so upset if I saw that clip and logged in with left-wing damage.
Oh, and this is whereXified went against me the second time.
A little while.
Yeah, I was.
Wait, that was clean. You didn't crash?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that wasn't the one I was thinking of. There's another one.
I love how it zooms in so much you can't. What's happening on the track?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did I ever upload?
Am I right?
Yeah, this was just me. I'm not fighting you. You're gonna crash into me.
Yeah.
Did
What happened to you, Joel?
And then he went off.
You know that S bend, I sort of
Yeah.
slid out a little bit there, and like I was really not feeling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
coming into prac tonight, I was like, yeah, get into it, and doing really well, setting some nice times, and then in the race, it just I was feeling pretty spent.
Yeah.
So I did not recover in time. I like slid out. I saw it happening. And I'm just like, I need to turn, and it's like bang. I'm like, oh, damn it.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So.
Well, XDNF too, Joel. So
yeah,
not a big deal.
He had a good excuse though. So
no, he didn't. He really didn't.
He was pushing too hard going into S's, came across and hit that wall.
Oh, was that him there?
Which he was fine.
See the tire marks.
You very briefly see him. Hang on. There he is.
Yeah. Here's the thing though. He survived that crash.
No, he didn't.
But then he started shaking around and clipping into the wall and bouncing up and down, and then he's DNF'd.
I came up behind
okay.
that yellow
So-
flag and I
so-
didn't see him there.
I can't remember. This is actually the third time that wall has claimed a racer in this series.
That's usually the one that
remember the
gets
other-
me.
Other two times who
it was me last season.
Oh, it's claimed me before too.
Oh, there you go.
Thankfully, I've only ever done it in practice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one is always the one that gets me every time.
It didn't DNF me, but I slammed into it.
As soon as, yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, he hit it, was fine, and I think I saw it happen to Bliss, where you sort of half clip into it, and the physics
Yeah.
starts to wig out and bounce you around until it just goes, "No, you're broken," and it just DNFs you.
You
Like,
know what corner always gets me? Turn 1, then you've got the sweeping left, and the right-hander, another sweeping left, the right-hander. It's that next right-hander into the really fast S's. I wouldn't even call them corners, but it's the left bend. Seems to have a black hole where it sucks the force feedback in, and I hate it. I don't know the one.
Turn 6? I'm just gonna guess 6. That's
It
my
would be
guess.
like turn 5 or turn 6. Really
Yeah.
really easy left into the right.
Yeah, that right hand one was crazy last year in the actual F1 because they resurfaced
But
it.
every time I get close to the bumper without hitting the bumper, my wheel just pulls into the bumper. It's so infuriating.
All right, everyone, I gotta head off. I'm gonna get up early and watch the Apple thing. So,
No worries.
Bobby.
See ya.
All right, catches.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good night.
No.
Yeah. Thanks for everybody for coming.
Catch up.
Yeah.
Do we still have a Google Drive that we're putting the highlight clips on?
Oh yeah.
I forgot to
maybe.
upload the last 3. And sadly, because I disconnected, I don't have one today.
Well, I'm gonna upload my one now. If I can. But what up? Now to try to make a GIF out of this thing.
The gifts to keep on giving, am I right?
I need the clip of X utterly destroying Nathan and gonna take web in.
Moment to chill. So, I know Tone might be lurking, so I'll just read out. Do you have a day free where you wake up early to play Minecraft? We could do Tuesday? I am Tuesday.
Oh, no, pretty smooth start to the third season, though. Didn't have any technical issues.
Really, only down to Tuesday.
Yeah, that's a good point.
My game seems religiously set on giving me trouble into the
Yeah.
actual race. I'm fine practice.
Refuses to let you to
I'm
play.
fine qualifying, but come race day, hell or high water, my game just spits a dummy and goes out and goes to get milk, never comes back.
Yeah.
I've tried verifying. I'm pretty sure I even moved the games across an entire drive onto a faster read sector, and nothing seems to save it.
Yeah, right.
I was hoping, I don't know if anyone knows the trick with Red Dead Redemption, You can suspend it for about 8
yeah,
to 10 seconds and get into a private lobby. So I thought maybe that'll work with a Cody's game and relog me back into race now. But no, it just crashed.
No, Cody's will absolutely just crash.
I mean, we were going to get that outcome either way if it didn't work, so because I was just going to kill the game as my next step. But no idea what's wrong with it. We need... Should we... Okay, so our current livery... Let's take a quick look over here. We've got this.
And
it is...
Is that onto a mechanical drive, or...?
I actually have one SSD, and it's plugged in, not being used.
Ah.
Yeah. It's an OS drive, but it won't boot.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot with this SSD, but I've just got lazy and not fixed it. Apparently, SSD boot sectors and hard drive boot sectors are entirely different, and so is Windows on an end. So cloning the drive across was a complete success, but it won't boot. It'll run Windows, because Windows is booted to my mechanical C drive, referencing system files in the D drive. But it won't actually boot to D drive. Yeah, Tuesday might be the only day. Mondays I work. I get home pretty late. Sundays is... I think the run's over now, but I'm trying to join Jonathan Raymaker again on Sundays. I need a bit more rhythm in my day. He starts now. Hey, thank you for sparkle through one weird bird seed at that screen. Shape of a cork. I meant to catch up the note. Sundays I'm trying to join back up with Jonathan Raymond, but he normally starts now and goes for 4 hours, which means I'm staying up till 9 in the morning, not sleeping, if I've got my schedule correct. Which is even a bit late for work days.
Ooh. Because
again, I work Monday. So going to bed immediately after, or even just halfway through. Oh my, Sparkle, stop. You threw one weird looking bird seed at your screen, and this time it's salt. He goes for 4 hours from 5 till 9 in the morning. It's not that I can't join him. If I join Jonathan on Sundays, I would have to probably just dip out early. Maybe go for 2 hours, 5 to 7 or 5 to 8. Because I need to be up by midday, and I'm not giving myself a lot of time to sleep. So, Sundays may or may not work.
Probably
we'll have to see.
The audience starts playing.
Then we've got Mondays I do work. Mondays when I get home. The problem I have with Mondays is less a time schedule one, more a logistical problem, where I get home with dinner and I sit down to eat dinner, and eating dinner makes me want to watch people, watch streams, watch YouTube, put something on to watch. So I do. And then I get engrossed watching people actually do something. Mondays are like the one day where I'm sat down with food, dinner, and actually awake at the hours everyone else normally streams. Fridays could work. But I've been meaning to stream Mondays, but again, I get home with food and I just watch people. But I think that's fine. I need a day where I can just catch up with other people, I think. Tuesdays would be this time slot, actually. Because Tuesdays go into Wednesday morning, which is right now. What happens tonight is Raft. So that's 12 hours away. We have Raft. So we've got Wednesday, technically Tuesday night, Wednesday morning is race day. Then Wednesday night, Thursday morning is Raft. Then Thursday itself, Shield Maidens. If I'm awake and conscious for all of these, mind you. Then Friday is free, to my knowledge. Saturday is free again. Although, Deep Rock. I really, really wish we hadn't let Deep Rock slip to the side, because I really like Deep Rock. I need a Deep Rock crew. Friday, Saturday, good work. You work Monday to Friday, saying that if you wake up early enough to play after you get off work. Ah, yeah. Early for phone, I suppose, not for us. I'm sure we can figure something.
Here we go. I've got the gift ready.
Okay. Did I turn text-to-speech off? Oh. But I keep forgetting to put it in the title.
There you go.
The parent birds often bring rabbits or squirrels to the nest. But when food
This is not what's being shown, but it's what I'm clicking on. You cannot convince me they are an invasive alien species that have tricked humanity into thinking they are simply a breed of dog.
a case of hawk eat hawk.
Whoever was at the back there was probably playing it the smartest. That's coming up to the hairpin, isn't it? Surprised I got that far.
Alright, I'm gonna end off now. See ya.
No
Yeah.
worries.
Bye.
Night.
Bye.
Oh. I am alone. I can't even
Don't
commentate
drink
anything.
and that's safe. Drink only water and milk. Or else your bones will be weak.
I wish I could get
Like
Joel and I's
Skyrim.
blessing to use the
Water
boats.
is health is fucking bitch. Yep. Better drink
And
water,
another
drink
one?
water, drink water, drink water, bitch. Oh, drink water, drink
Yeah.
water, drink water, bitch. Oh,
If I win the lottery,
water,
Tone, I'm
drink
buying you
water,
grounded.
drink
I entered
water,
the lottery
bitch.
for the first time
drink
ever this week.
Water, drink water, drink water, bitch.
Alright, hang on. Back to basics. So, we are picking our new team colours. Here it was last season's Bird-a-Bear. Bird-a-Bear and Boardbrain teamed up to make Bird-a-Bear. I was going to go for Board-a-Bear, but we went for Bird-a-Bear. This was the beautiful fruit and nut chocolate. What was it? Rum and raisin fruit and nut was what I called it. Got a bit of everything. The rum, the raisin, the chocolate is implied somewhere in those combinations. And then you've got the yellow and the green. Fruit and nuts. Gorgeous set of colours. I want to keep it because I really do like this colour scheme. Honestly, one of my favourites out of the lot we made, but we need some more games. We need some more colours for this season. So, we can change the actual colours. These are the other colour schemes we were deciding on last season to use. We've got the blue, purple and orange. I want to probably distance myself from the purple because that's Burn-a-Bear's colour. We have my traditional colour scheme of the gold blue. Gold and blue was my colour scheme that I crafted on a Assetto Corsa competition. The gold is meant to be chrome, but unfortunately you don't get to pick the style of paint job. We have just a nasty blend of Hot Wheels colours, which I like. Brighter gold on the back there in the chrome. The green, flat green on all of the colour combinations, and purple as the base. Not terrible, but you have to admit it's one of those gaudy Hot Wheels things. And then we had the cherry raisin. I think we'd be planning just to go back to Minecraft, Tone. I still haven't finished those bridges. I'm definitely due back in there to do some more construction work. I really am impartial to the stinky Hot Wheels. And I think if I pick it, its official name is Stinky Hot Wheels. But let's have a look. This is the one that we're gonna scrap. If we're gonna scrap anything, it's this one. So, what's in the shop? Apparently, keep fighting. Do I not own that? Don't I own that? Wild. Which looks a bit average, I think. You paint the actual tile colors. So if I'm... Oh no, it's the base. Look at that. It's the actual brick color. That's the brick color. But yeah, it's a bit blah. We have roulette and swipe. Swipe actually. Ah, 2 colors, simple, with the black. We go back to our old color scheme. 180. Was it 40? 140? 10. I'm remembering now. Or was it 120? And then the yellow would be green or the gold? We 10. 500. Okay, so this was the darker blue, the off-tone blue. Then we had the lighter blue as the base. This went to something along. I feel like I would switch the colors though. Let's have a look at roulette. White appears to be the base. We can just do any combination of colors to blue, the gold. Yellow needs to be change this around. 7. Be the brightest dot on the map, but I actually kind of like it. Tuesdays would be today, like now, but yesterday now. Because Wednesday morning, I have Wednesday race day. Which would be Monday? No, you're ahead, so it'd be your Wednesday. If they cause red, they go faster. I kind of like this. Failed to purchase item. Wait for it. Oh. Oh, my first purchase ever. Already painted? It's already painted. Nice, there we go. There's the new team colors. Item acquired indeed, actually. I was expecting to be told no. Okay. There we go. It's nice, it's bright, it's vibrant. If anyone hits us, we can't blame their eyesight, that's for sure. Next, I need to character back. Werner isn't going to be racing as, but I'm going to risk being the exact same character model. No more British woman, we're going back to generic. Hey, no. And the colors need to change too. Do they? I'm gonna keep Team Spirit. We're gonna keep the Bird Bear colors. The fluoro party sticks or whatever they're called. Jumpsuit. We'll keep the old colors. Why not? Nothing wrong with that. There's the traditional colors that we use for a Assetto Corsa, but I'm gonna keep this one. Bit of Team Spirit for the back in the day. As far as logos go, can we copy it? I want to duplicate it. Let's just have a look. Do we have anything that looks medieval? Even slightly? Hopefully not literally. I'd like to stay. But I'm so sad I can't. You know what? I won't VOD review the whole thing. If you want to go see the whole race VOD later on today, Big Brain Media keeping their VODs up on the channel so you can see the race in full with commentary from Cheese. But what I will do, I will go through and we'll VOD review our chase with this tech at the end there. I can't... Okay, we're not going with the shield. The shield doesn't work because there's no medieval looking things that we can pick. So we're going with that. Then... I know what that. Scale. That's scale. This. It's fine, it'll zoom out. That little pixel of blue isn't gonna... Oh. And... blue. No, this should be gold, because the back will be... probably a little better. If you go the darker blue, we get the lighter tone anyway. So let's go with the darker blue. There. So, new badge. Season 3. That's actually kind of interesting. We've made a new set of customization stuff every season. Season 1, we drove the rat machine with the badge that we took into career mode. Season 2, we made rum and raisin, fruit and nut, chocolate. Season 3. Oh, kind of techno-looking generic something. It's, I don't know, it's different. We forgot to actually change any of those things going into the race. But did we actually equip this? Yes. The only thing I haven't changed the outfit. But we've got the character model back to what I normally use. We will risk Burner Bear showing up and sharing a podium with us, but that's gonna be that. Mail. Have mail? Who's sending email across RaceNet? Big Brain Esports, application approved. Oh. Here I thought I was going to get a trophy or something for last season. We came second in the team standings. Yeah, but the game didn't know we were doing and I came like 4th or 5th or something. Alright. Well, it is time. We're just gonna watch the last section of the race. As mentioned, I would genuinely point people towards the Twitch channel themselves if you want commentary, but I will be going over the last piece, hopefully of me. I don't have any footage myself, so sadly, I rely on this one. 1 hour ago, 52 minutes. Let's get you some audio through here. Okay? Oh, good. Oh, new Windows control panel has died. Theme client. Put it through the main channel. Theater mode doesn't work. Normal speed. Let's have a look at this framing. We can go like that. Okay, is this like screen capture, but not? Get it now. Okay, right. Well, that's good enough. Oh no, it isn't. Hang on. Can't even click. There. Scrub. Gonna get some sleep? No worries. Steak fish coming in. Oh, hope you get a good night's rest. Oh, buddy. It fell out of my chair. Oh, we were. There's the podium, there's the end. We've got a couple of races back, and we're doing about 1:30 per lap. We ended at 50 minutes. Let's go back here. I'm chasing, so this is the point where he went a little wide and we're chasing behind. We're running at 480p, 360. I will up that to 480. A little blurry even for me. Blind.
Yeah, she is.
Right.
That's why I didn't want to take the cam off BlizzTech here, because you know how he's so good at shutting people out.
I have no idea this is BlizzTech, by the way.
He's gonna redeem himself for his last two trying to shut people out, so I'll be interested. I was talking to Board earlier this week, and she was like, "Yeah, I actually hate being behind BlizzTech because of this whole reason." So now I can see it in action.
I've been called out! I have been entirely called out there. Okay, that's fine. No, I will pause. I will actually say, genuinely, I did say hate. I would have said hate, and I agree that those were my words. But I dispute the meaning. Hate as in, I can't do anything about it. I don't have the tools or the skill set to get around BlizzTech. One of the big things that actually causes me some grief, too, is that he's had a couple of times where I've actually gone for an opening, and I'm not sure if he's noticed me going for the overtake. There's been some times where, there was one time, okay? It was Silverstone last season where I had the complete side-by-side going into one of the final turns on Silverstone, and there was a side swipe collision. No damage, I don't think, I hope. But like, those incidents give me nerves. I don't have the skills or the tools at my disposal to get past confidently. It drives me insane. But it's just nerves, because you would have seen me even chasing him down today. And this was what we're going to VOD review. I chose not to push, but just to keep pressure on. I wanted to stay with him. I wanted to be behind him. I wanted to be in his mirrors and make him think he had to go faster. And then that one time he goes slightly too fast is the one time that I was looking to just make a move. And plenty of opportunity for a better racer to take advantage of that, but I'm not confident enough and the nerves get to me. I will just preface this entire period of video with the fact that my heart was in my throat the entire time. Just beating out of my chest uncontrollably, because I kept thinking, like, I have to go for it. I can't not go for an overtake. But at the same time, that's a whole ass hurdle to have to deal with when you're driving with actual real people who also want to stop you from overtaking. But let's keep going, actually.
You can see it. She's like, oh.
Really? I chilled out. This race was a little different. I didn't go for the overtake. I didn't try and contest or defend. Like I said, I was happy because I didn't know BlizzTech was actually physically right there in front of me. I even say as much before during the race. I don't know if he's physically there or if he's already lapped me when I first started catching up. Probably actually about this point in the VOD was when I said it. So when it came to applying pressure, I saw there as possibly being no point to overtaking, because I would get immediately blue flagged and told to let him pass again. And that was my assumption. My preface going into this was that there's no reason to overtake, but I can still make them crash. I can still apply pressure. I can still use them to slipstream, save fuel. It was way more casual, but even saying that, I was still not feeling well with the stress. It is so stressful. Like, iRacing's a good counter argument, a good what's it called? Comparison. Sorry, iRacing's a good comparison because I don't get stressed out in iRacing because I'm driving some pissy little Mazda Miata. You know, like, it does 120 flat out. These things are scary. When you have to make split-second decisions to share a road with someone else, and both of you are driving what effectively are rocket-fueled vehicles. Well, not literally, but functionally. It's terrifying. I have to try and find space, shared around on a track with someone else who can kill you at any moment. Because they're driving a rocket. But let's go through the rest of this, because I am kind of curious to see when we come up to where I'm actually applying a bit more pressure and holding that tight distance behind. You can see I've caught up quite quickly here actually, and I'm glad they noticed on the map. Coming up into the hairpin. He took a couple of those very, very sketchy. I ironically didn't really want to apply pressure going into that right-hand hairpin here, because there were quite a few where he went wonky, and I didn't want to be side by side with him if he was wonky, so that's when I do get tapped and taken out.
Sorry, we can't watch the 2 leaders at the moment because we have to watch this.
Appreciate it. The battle of the first race for 3rd place for a podium finish. There were a couple of places where I thought I could apply pressure. This was one of the places I thought I could apply pressure, but I never got an opening. Never once did I get an opening on the main straight where I was actually fast enough to get ahead. And that was basically what's going through my head when I'm going for these overtakes. I wasn't trying to get side by side and battle into turn 1. I wanted to get ahead going into turn 1. And I never got the runaway on the main straight that I was looking for to actually get that lead, sadly.
About his experience, what happened?
So coming into turn 1 here, there's a couple of times where I even back off. I put on overtake, I put on DRS going onto the main straight, and I will back off and turn it all backed off. And I'll just cruise. Even though I had a good run and I would have got side by side, it was that difference in not having the speed to get ahead where I didn't have the confidence to go for it. And I didn't feel like I needed to, bear in mind. Like, I'm still assuming this might be a blue flag if I get ahead. It didn't look ghosty, but... by the time you're this close, you've completely forgotten about what you're trying to do, and you're sort of in like a cross between survive and also like keep it up. Like, it's so hard to describe. Like trying to balance a knife on your finger. You sort of forget what else is happening and you're focused so much on the balance part of the knife. You even forget that it's pointy.
So hard because 1st and 2nd... oh no, there's lapped Josh, hasn't he? Yes.
He went a little, he cut a little there, but I backed off, you can see. One thing I have gotten away from iRacing is braking a little earlier. I don't need to keep pace. Just give space. Here was a good one. I even went, you can see me pull out side by side, I just back off. I'm immediately backing off here. And I've just slotted back behind Listech going into turn 1. He was super quick around there that turn, by the way. I was chasing around, he just disappeared. He was gone. I'm so sad I don't have the highlights, but the highlights would have shown like 3 seconds of this whole battle anyway, so it turns out better this way. But this is the end of the race. I will mention again, if you want to see the full VOD with commentary, you can go watch Big Brain Media. They have their own Twitch channel, which is where we're seeing this right now. And you can watch from the whole start to finish. Coming into the hairpin again. I'm giving him a fair bit of space, and you can see he slipped here. I thought I could go for it. I actually did think I had a chance here. But he slipped, and it cut so quickly there. He slipped and he went wide and then kept spinning back in. And that's when I realized if I went for it, I risked being hit.
How come
so I didn't.
Such a large leader?
So we just fell back in behind. I was close. I did want to fill up all of his mirrors here. And I do think there were a couple of times where I did wonder if I was being brake checked, but I don't know if that was just him watching the mirror too much and not paying attention to brake lines or braking too early. But coming into this period here was one of them. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, sorry, but I don't... Oopsie. Okay. Okay. I don't think I backed off here, but you see me go wide. And I think that's a symptom of me trying to keep pace and realizing he might not be keeping pace. You see me go very wide. I've almost gone wide and turned in later. But slower. I'm so surprised I didn't get a penalty for cutting track, actually, today. We're back up at Durf in the lead. Oh, is it Durf with the rainbow paint job? He's on the back tyres there a little bit, actually. Coming up onto turn 4. No, we're back with the battle for 3rd place. Listech lost it a little bit here occasionally too. He ran wide there. I didn't know if he was going too heavy on the throttle or what was actually happening. I'd have to see his telemetry, which we actually have his telemetry on the screen. RPM, you've got the green bar below his RPM is the throttle and the brake. Flat on the brake.
She's scared.
Very weak on the throttle, but he almost rotated there.
That's why she's scared. No, I don't trust him. Oh, look.
I went for it. I could have gone for it there. But that slip there happened so many times.
That's why she's scared.
And yeah, it's true. I saw a person who was trying to keep pace and was maybe pushing a little too hard. I didn't want to go side by side. I wanted to get him off track. I admit it, right? It's an evil tactic. Apply so much pressure that they crack. But that is like the safest way to play it. Either they play well, they defend their position, and you don't do anything stupid trying to overtake, and they earn that place, or they crack and they give it to you. But that was my game plan going into it. But it is true. I saw them get so wonky, I felt like I didn't really have to try for it. And there I back off again too. I fall back in line. Trying to pull side by side, realizing I don't have the pace for it, and just falling back. I was really trying to play it super safe here. Also, I had no idea who this was the entire time. Relearning all these team colors was... I just gave up. I tried to pay attention in practice. I thought I might have had it there too. There were a couple of times where he ran wide, and I might have been able to take advantage of that on turn 3. Turn 4? I forget. But, again, just playing it super safe, keeping the pressure up. Like, honestly, if this was iRacing, brilliant for safety rating just to sit behind someone like this. Tell the game that you can keep distance and not have a collision, and your safety rating will skyrocket. We ran a little wide
drink
here.
and safe. Drink only water and
And
milk.
again, I think we back off on that point.
Weak. Like in Skyrim. Water.
We had a much better apex there, but we were a little slower.
Drink. Water. Drink. Water. Drink.
But he did run wide, so
drink.
we caught
Water.
back up.
Bitch. Drink. Water. Drink. Water. Drink. Water. Bitch.
We're up to 169 drinks of water, bitch.
Drink. Water. Drink. Water. Drink. Water.
I feel so... Maybe I should put on a, what's that Walter White character name? I can't even do the character accent. What's his name? Jesse? Yeah, it's Jesse, because that's the Walter White goes, Jesse. How is it I'm better at a Walter White impression than at a Jesse was? 169 drinks of water, Jesse. But I can't do Jesse. What's wrong with me? Mr. White, the 169 drinks of water, bitch. I've never watched the show, by the way. I'm offending someone, and I'm okay with offending someone. I do want to watch Breaking Bad someday, purely just so I can catch up on what all the mess is about, especially with the semi-spiritual sequel they've got now with Better Call Saul. But not seen a single episode. Plenty of memes. But... Thank you for the hydrate, Sparkle. I need to get someone. I need to get someone to read that last line of my water redemption out in the Jessie voice. I need to find someone who will do the Jessie voice for me, and I need them to say drinks of water, bitch. I don't even know if I... Maybe I can ask John. He does some crazy, decent voices at times if he's putting the effort in. Jesse like the boxer? No, like Walter White Jesse. Somehow, I feel like I pull off Walter White better than I pull off Jesse. But so if I can do this, I can do the completely scuffed, absolute terrible 169 drinks of water, Jesse. I'm doing it terribly now. I did it better before. I'm thinking about it too much. I'm self-conscious and it's fucked up. 169 drinks of water, Jesse. Fuck it. But I want someone to voice that line on like drinks of water. I'll get like milestones set in. I can play it at certain points. If we get to 1,000 drinks of water, maybe I'll get like some crazy voice impersonator. Have you never seen Breaking Bad? There is no way you have gone this long on the internet without knowing what Breaking Bad is. You know what would be really weird? If I could somehow sneak into RT Game Crowd's Twitch and donate to him the text, Jesse, 1,000 drinks of water, Jesse. I know he would put the voice on, but I don't feel okay just clipping that and taking the audio. I paid for it, right? I paid for it. Hey. No, but I'd want to make sure. I'd want someone to know that I've been having that voice clipped. But RT Game Crowd does a brilliant Walter White impression. Was this the one where he ran a little wide? No. There were quite a few laps where I was just chasing him. He cut a little bit, kept it safe, but a little wide there. Coming up onto what could be turn 2 or turn 3. I don't... Jeff, won't tell me. I actually ran a little wide there, going back. You can see me coming up into... Is this turn 2? It has to be turn 2. But I hit my apex, but you can see me also... I don't like hitting the bumper there on the runoff. I actually really, really prefer to stay super narrow going into the next turn so I get a better angle switching over. Because otherwise you have to go really wide and come in a bit shallower on the turn, but that is slower. It feels slower to me. My Be Right Back audio is just Skatebird. I mean, if you don't like the music, I'll change it. I swear, I'm gonna have to play Skatebird again just so people actually know this is a real soundtrack that's purchasable. I really should shill for Skatebird more anyway, considering how much I use the sound. Oh, they have a new level! They have a new level! There's a new level. I don't know if it has new story, but there's unplayed stuff that we can go do on Skatebird. It is the music I use for Be Right Back, but hence my point. I need to shill for them way more. So here you go. If you also would like to purchase and own a copy of this soundtrack for digital download, you can do so with the following link. Can I not have other stuff? Sort by release date. When was it released? Apex Legends released 2020. Dirt 5. Steam showing. Enderil, Forgotten Stories Special Edition. That's a mod based on Skyrim. How have I lost Skateboard? It's a bird on a skateboard. I just found it. There we go. App ID 971030. Soundtrack is listed as DLC, but can be purchased separately. Honestly, even if you don't really play skate game, it's still a bird game. I will say though, it's not perfect. I put a bug report in on release month, I put a bug report in, completely unanswered, completely as far as I should check. It might have been patched with the 1.7, but it's a bug report based on certain ground tricks cancelling your combo and automatically submitting it. Automatically submitting every combo you do from that point on. But it only applies to some ground tricks. That's why it's a bug. It doesn't apply universally. The rule set just arbitrarily sometimes says this trick will submit automatically when you leave the ground and auto-submit every trick immediately after. But report ignored. Devs obviously either can't fix it, don't mind too much. It's a minor bug, just don't ever do a manual over a cliff edge and you'll be fine. But back to racing. Maybe we'll do some skateboard sometime later this week. You run wide there. There were so many times, again, where you could have gone for an overtake.
By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for
criminal scum?
Just asking.
No, but I do know what the fine is in High Isle for assault and battery. And septums. But, coming up into the back straight again, we have a fair bit of space between us, but I think we would catch it all back up here. Almost run wide a little bit. But we do catch DRS, I believe, at the back of this. No DRS. We have, however, caught up coming onto the final two right-handers. Yeah, I'd say, I'd call that the final two right-handers. You've got the hairpin coming up onto the main straight. We give a little bit of space, but we still keep our distance. We come up onto the actual main straight. And once again, we look for that overtake. We look for that speed where we can get a clear advantage and we just don't see it. Speetum? I give you one Speetum. One Septimus and a sweet roll. Does he go wide again here? He did, but he held a better line. We got a little closer here coming into turn 5. He actually ran wide on the curb. On the entry in the grass. But we're still keeping reasonably close. Here he comes onto the hairpin. It's a 90 degree, really. It's not a hairpin. Once again, Wonky, that was it. That was it. That was the moment where I got the overtake. This was a much shorter battle. God lord, this felt like it went on forever. This is 4 laps? This was 4 laps? Really? This felt like it went on forever. Oh lord. Okay, so coming into the 90-degree right hand, we'll call it corner 5. And that was the spin and lost it. Too much throttle on the correction. Tentatively drove past there expecting to be hit. But he didn't ghost until he was in the grass. So I'm very lucky I didn't actually get collided into. Not how you say that. But that's a cut. That's a cut. That's a cut. Jeff, give him a warning. No! Grass on the tires. Can he flick? Oh, he's just bonked the tail into the wall there. Has he not got wing? Hang on. Let's have a look. Play button. Okay. Mute. Speed 0.25 back. We're gonna watch. We're gonna look. Does he have... He didn't crash. He just went off track. So let's actually have a look. I don't think he has wing on the front right. The closest to us, it looks like he's missing a wing there. He is. He did have wing damage. I was right to give him a bit of space then, assuming he had a little bit of damage. Because it did seem like he was pushing to match corners he should have been able to hit pretty naturally. And I did say it, like, I feel like he's got a bit of damage. We don't have to apply too much pressure if that's the case. Hence me just playing it so chill. On the surface, underneath I was sweating bullets. But that solves that answer. He did have damage. And he's got dirt on the tires, so coming into the chicane, he got a little wobbly there. Bonk the rear tail onto the wall. It's tricky, but you can. You just take up a lot more road to make corners that are a lot easier with the front wing otherwise. But it is fine. You can control it. I had a yellow wing for the first, what, 15 laps of the race, was it? But there you go. There was the battle for third, and there was how it ended.
And let you pass. Or anyone. He says no, not today.
Oop. The rest of the VOD, if you want to bookmark it or watch it later, I will grab a link. You know what? I'll put it in the Discord. Let's go to... Where would I put it? The notice board? It's not really a game of moments. Notice board? I'll put it in announcements. Oh, Jim, you're still around. Today's race is a mess, but we managed to place spoiler. Watch the whole thing with Cheesebender's commentary over at twitch.tv. Videos link. Big brain. Three is underway. watch the whole thing with Cheese Bender's commentary. Click. Send. There you go. How's that? And close. Right. Go. Well, I think that'll be it. The rest of the VOD is up on the Big Brain Media Twitch channel. We've got our new team colors. We have our new everything else. Well, except suit. We're keeping the old suit for goodness. I think that's this. The question is, what are we switching to? It's 6 in the morning. I don't want to stay up too late. What I need to do is start earlier and not stream till 9 or 10 o'clock. That'll be fine, especially because we have Raft tonight. Click. Click. What game did I spot? What game is that? Ecom. I own Mysteries on the... Okay. We need a Halloween playlist. I need a Halloween playlist. I already said too much. Halloween. Oh, okay. When did I get that? Okay, what other stuff can I add? I have hiccups and I hate it. Oh, I bought... My AFK music is not the... It's not the song. I have different AFK music. When did I change my AFK music? It's always skipping. The order button, instead of turning into a card, turns into a coin. Septum Prime. We're off in a few hours, so you probably should sleep. We're starting in 8 hours now. I get plenty of sleep. I really don't. You're probably right that I should start earlier and end about now, but yeah, it's such a curse, because this is when Jonathan normally starts, and I'm hoping to be joining him on Sundays. I'll stay up a little later, but we do need to find something to do. You know what? Let's actually just have a look at our broadcast playlist. Mafia 3 should not be in broadcast. That does not stream well at all. I'll leave it in here as like a pinned note eventually kind of thing, but that's... You know what we're gonna do? Something really boring, but I'm just gonna chill for an hour and wind down. I thought about this the other day, because it is really nice and really chill. It is so easy just to open this and veg out for an hour or two, and that's what I'm gonna do. Let's open my stream titles thing so I can paste my new Wednesday race day is back, so we need a new Wednesday race day title. Can I write that? Oh, abbreviation. Love. I think I can add chatties. There we go. Click, click. Could have just done the description. Game at 2:45 and we may not even need to, but Jim, where are you? Can you hear me? Good, shut up. Us. I shouldn't revel in being so mean to Jim, but you did shit all today, Jim. Death was more useful than you. That's saying something.
Don't drink and say drink only water and milk. Else you won't be weak.
Do you
Like
want to know something? My own mod. I made a mod for this game. It's out of date and doesn't work anymore.
Drink, water, bitch. Drink, water, drink, water, drink, water, bitch. Drink, water, drink, water, drink, water, bitch. Drink, water, drink.
My own mod is out of date and doesn't work.